Hey friends, it's Karen Baskett, DIYer here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I came up with this fun little patriotic tumbler. You know, from day one when I started making tumblers, I had my heart set on making a patriotic tumbler. Not sure why, it just really seemed like a cool one to try. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be trying a couple of new things. And there's a little bit of trial and error as always, but you know, that's just how we learn together. So anyways, just stay tuned, follow along, and I will walk you through the steps and show you how I came up with this super sparkly, patriotic wine tumbler. And here you can see that I am using the Tack It method. Applying a thin layer of Tack It, allowing it to dry for about 15 minutes, and then applying my glitter. This is just glitter from Walmart. I really like it and thought that I would try it for the Tack It method, and it turned out great. Got my cup epoxied, and I'm just going to be using my painter's tape as sort of my guide as to what I'm going to be doing next. So I know that I want about half of the cup one color. Just want to get a good angle on it. And I'm just letting the tape fall where it may to be my guide. Okay, so this half is going to be blue. Because I'm going to be spray painting this, I'm going to protect this side, so I'm just going to stick some saran wrap over that side real quick. I need to put my stars on here first because I am really trying to make this a Peekaboo stars and stripes. So I've got my stars printed, cut out already. Okay, so it has been raining outside here pretty much all day, and so it let up for a little bit, so I quickly ran outside and spray painted the half of the cup with the stars on it with this ink blue satin paint, and while that was still wet, I just dumped this right over the paint, right into my dumpster. I probably wasted a lot of glitter, but I think I saved a step. And I've always wanted to try that. So spray painted it, dumped the glitter onto the spray paint immediately. Gonna find out how it works. I've gotta let it dry for a little bit longer before I start trying to remove the stars. That is gonna be a chore because as you can see, I can't really see the stars. So I'm hoping once I peel this tape, it'll lift up the ones that were partially on the tape, and then I can kind of follow my angled pattern a little bit. So this could take a while, so I'm just going to continue on, and maybe when I come back I'll have them all off of there. Okay, that really wasn't so bad. I got them all, and it looks super cool. So next will be my, okay, so next I'm going to spray seal this to keep all that blue from shifting and moving around, and then I'll move into the red and white glitter. Okay, now that's all dry, and now then I need to paint part of this red, or I may end up painting it all red. So I just need to prepare it and prep it the same way I did for the blue spray paint, because otherwise when I try to put red glitter on here, it's just going to be sheer. And here it is after the red. I did not intend for this to look so superhero-ish, but I think after I get my white on there, it'll change it. I was really going for American flag, but we'll just see what happens. I decided to use Opal Ice and Queen of Hearts from MAKERFLO for the glitter. I completely forgot to press record. I'm so sorry about that. I had my blue star area taped off and only applied epoxy to the red painted area and then applied my glitter in strip sections, as you can see here. After that glitter layer of epoxy was dry, I then spray sealed it and then moved right into my next layer of epoxy, as you can see here. Did a pretty generous coat because of the thickness of my glitter. I then had to sand it quite a bit after that was dry, and then I applied another layer of my epoxy, and then I wanted to add some Mica Swirls to it, so I grabbed my white diamond mica powder and added it to the last little bit of epoxy I had, and then I just kind of strung it across the glittered red and silver area. I did not get any on my blue stars area. I'm usually super tempted to use the heat gun to help move the mica powders around, but did not do that on this one. I just used my little popsicle stir stick to drag the swirls out a little bit, and I really love how this turned out. Next, I created a offset wording in Fonto, and if you don't know about Fonto, I have a tutorial on that within another video. I will link that for you in the description below and teach you how to use the Fonto app to do an offset. I used metallized vinyl, and goodness gracious, do I struggle with metallized vinyl, so that was really frustrating for me. I decided to go ahead and clean up my rim a little bit here. As you can see, when you're using an X-Acto knife, be super, super careful. The first couple of times I used one, I literally almost sliced my hand. You can see I kind of brace my hand on the cup as I spin it and clean the rim. So again, be super careful when using an X-Acto knife. And here I'm just measuring and finding center for my vinyl and applying my vinyl. And as you'll see at the end, I ended up removing this and reapplying it in a different position on the cut. Also had cut out some pinstripe with that same metallized vinyl, and I struggled a little bit with that. Not gonna lie, I'm not an expert with pinstriping, but it covers flaws. And here is the finished product. I think this turned out so super cute. It's so sparkly. I really do love that MAKERFLO glitter. And the blue was a Recollections blue from Michaels. So I will link all these things in the description box below. And I just really hope that you step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to do a peekaboo. I was, a little unsure about how that spray paint and glitter situation was going to work, but it turned out super great. I really do appreciate you watching, and I hope that you will like, subscribe, and ring that bell for future Tumbler tutorial notifications. And again, thank you so very much for watching.